Welcome to Lunch Break Reviews. Each episode, we unpack something from our lunch, whether it's a main course like a movie, TV show, or comic, or a side dish like a trailer or a hot rumor. We check out who prepared the meal and what, see what others are saying about it, and then take a bite ourselves, breaking it down with the Lunch Break point system. I'm Bradley Butin, the self-proclaimed Emperor of Awesome. No time to waste. Let's open the brown bag of goodness and see what's on the menu today. All right, so I am talking about Resurrection Man Resurrection Man Quantum Karma Book 1. That is today's featured dish and breakdown. And here is a quick little breakdown of this. This is, if you don't know about Resurrection Man, I don't know a lot about it either. One of those heroes I've seen, I've never really gotten into. Never really had a chance. He's been gone for a while. I'm going to guess by the name that he resurrects, and that's about all I really knew. But listen, it's kind of cool when you find a character that you don't know anything about. And I absolutely adored this book. And that's going to be, you'll see in my short review, and then I'll go over a bunch of other reviews. So here we go. Here is the comic book roundup rating of Resurrection Man Quantum Karma Book 1. That is a mouthful to say. Critic rating is an 8.9 and user rating is 8.4. I think I'm going to be a little bit higher than that. The creative team is Ram V is the writer, art by Arnand R.K. and Mike Spicer. And this came out about 2 weeks ago from the date I'm recording this, as of the 16th of April. We're going to start off with some reviews. We're going to start my personal review on Comic Book Roundup. I pride myself on knowing way too much information on many superheroes. This is one that I don't know much about, and I really enjoyed this one. No big spoilers here. Just go give it a read. Yes, and I will give you my rating at the end. Okay, here's what some critics are saying. KPB Comics, Philip Creary, gave this a 10. Ram V and Anand R.K. resurrect Mitch Shelley in Resurrection Man Quantum Karma #1. Thrusting the hero into a complex time-bending mission, V is known for having his imaginative writing that connects cosmic concepts to human tragedy and delivers here. R.K.'s artwork is outstanding and ethereal, perfectly matched by a skillful coloring and lettering team. The result is a truly powerful and unforgettable reading experience. Great. Here's an 8.5 from Nerd Initiative. Marty stoked. Resurrection Man Quantum Karma #1 is a phenomenal return for a character long overdue for the spotlight. Ram V's writing is emotionally resonant and thematically rich. Around RK's art captures the eerie existential nature of Mitch's journey. And the rest of the creative team delivers a visually stunning, immersive experience. Right on, man, right on. And the final critic review that I got a Comic Watch from Theron Couch. He gave this a 7.5. Expectations coming in Resurrection Man Quantum Karma #1 should be tempered. While this series may eventually hew closer to a superhero outing, right now it is anything but that. Further, it is on exceptional slow burn on as it moves toward wherever it is going. That said, it is overall a compelling issue, both in art and narrative, for readers who like high concept stories. Yeah, absolutely. And if you don't trust the critics, I don't blame you. Here's a user review that I found with 5.0 from Mago Joe. I don't think anyone ever wanted to know this much about Resurrection Man. If this is a character you're into, this is probably one of the greatest things you've ever hoped for or hope to get out of the character. I don't know that this will pull in new readers. It doesn't feel accessible to those unfamiliar with the character. There are some real over-the-top moments, and the parts that might resonate widely don't last long enough. The overall concept is fairly bizarre, and I feel like this makes it even weirder. I mean, okay, I kind of disagree with that because I didn't know much about Resurrection Man, but I wanted to, and I got the book because the cover looked freaking amazing, and I'm glad I did. So with all that, we heard some good, we heard some bad, we heard a lot more critics than user reviews, because that's what I found at Comic Book Roundup. So let's go ahead and put this through the lunch break point system. The lunch break point system is a unique food-themed rating system that helps determine the comic. artwork, entertainment, and rereadability, each earning up to 5 points for a total of 25 points. Bonus points can be awarded for originality, wild card, fog, or deducted for awkward execution, cringe factor, for example. The final score determines whether you should pack it, a must-read, or toss it in the trash because nobody wants bad lunch. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get this started with the main course. Does the story hold up? Is it engaging, fresh, and well-paced? For 1 point, bland, uninspired. 3 points, decent, but missing depth. 5 points, riveting, layered storytelling. This one here, the main course, I really liked it. I think I'm giving this a 5 because, man, this thing ultimately probably like more like a 4.5, 4.6, something like that, but it's going to be rounded up to a 5. I'm going to give it top score for the main story because I don't know anything about it, and it really had me in it. I've already reread it twice, and I've even told several people to read it. So with that being said, Resurrection Man, the main course, fill me up, man. I gave you a 5. Next is the star ingredients. That is characters and dialogue. Are the characters compelling? Does the dialogue feel natural and engaging? 1 point be flat, forgettable. 3 points, some good moments, but uneven. And 5, iconic, full of personality. Now, I don't know a lot about the mythos of Resurrection Man, so I think for that, I'm going to kind of go down. So I'm going to give this a 3. All right, so next is plating and presentation. How does the artwork enhance the story? Is the style memorable? 1 point would be poor, inconsistent, or generic. 3 points would be solid but unremarkable, and 5 points would be breathtaking visuals enhancing storytelling. For me, the art was so good. I have to give this a 5. It was everything that I didn't even know I wanted. When you walk in your comic book store and you find a book that's not on your pull list and you're just browsing to see like if something catches your eye, this is what caught my eye. It caught my eye, and I'm glad that it did. So for that, plating and presentation, the artwork and the style, you get a 5 for that. Next, flavors that pop. Was it a fun, engaging read? Did it keep you turning pages? For 1 point, boring, forgettable. 3 points would be engaging in parts, but not a page turner. 5 points, unputdownable, highly entertainment. I think a 4 is going to be the right thing to go here. I don't think it deserves a 5, but I also don't think it deserves more than a 3. The artwork was great. It did pop. I was very, very entertained. It wasn't boring. I was engaged, but it wasn't a turn. It was definitely a page turner. So I think we're right in between the 3 and a 5. So 4 feels right. Next, leftovers. Okay, rereadability, collectability. I'm gonna definitely get all the books in this one. Absolutely, it's already on my pull list. So obviously, the rereadability, collectability. Would you read it again? I already have. So it's definitely not going to get a 1 or a 3. So it's going to be a 4 or 5. A must-have, worth revisiting. I am going to give this a 5 for that as well. So that's going to give me a total of 22 points. Can we give it any bonus or penalties? All right. Bonus points. The panel perfection. Exceptional panel layouts or use of sequential storytelling. I mean, nothing sticks out to me. Artistic masterpiece. I can't think of anything. Instant classic. Same. The twist in there. There was one, but I don't know if it hit me that hard because I don't know a lot about the character. Comedy gold, cover art, collectible. Possibly brain fog. You know what? I think we're not going to give it any bonus points. Great book. I loved it. Little penalties here. Pacing drag. Nope. Art inconsistency. Absolutely not. Dialogue dump. No. I didn't feel it was too wordy. Crossover cash grabs. No, absolutely no. This is a black label, so it's fine. This is kind of like a one-off on its own. Predictability problem. No. And no cringe factor. So no bonus, no penalties. And you know what? That's okay. We're going to end this one with 22 points. Where does that stack up? Okay. 0 to 12 is a toss in the trash. 12 to 16 has potential. 17 to 21 is a solid pick. And a 22 to 25 is a packet, a must read. There you have it. Resurrection Man, Quantum Karma, Book 1 is a packet, a must read. That is the final verdict. All right, so if you want to let me know, you want to talk to me about Resurrection Man or anything else that's going on in the comic world, movie world, TV world, let's do it. Let's have a special episode of Lunchbox Reviews. It will be awesome. If you want to join the conversation, find me on Letterboxd at NerdDadBrad, YouTube at NerdPositive1, Facebook at NerdPositive, TikTok at NerdPositive1, and X at NerdDadBrad. Thanks for tuning in to Lunch Break Reviews. For more bite-sized takes on the latest comics, TV shows, and blockbusters, be sure to follow, share, and rate the show 5 stars. Want to join the conversation or be a guest on a future episode? Reach out. You might just be the next guest on Lunch Break Special. All right, guys. 11 minutes. Nice. This is going to be a little shorter episode, and you know what? That is okay. More time to enjoy that lunch. And definitely check out and listen to all the other episodes. Also listen to Nerd Positive, me and my buddy Brian, where we hang out and we raise our nerd flag. We go through the Nerdageddon tournament of awesome. We talk wrestling, we talk movies, we talk all the good stuff. It's a great time. Also, if you got 10 minutes to spare every week, check out Magic of the Movies. This is me just telling you what's going on at the movie theater that I do marketing for. Events like bingo and trivia and Uno, all the good stuff along with movies and what kind of format they're in. Check it out. All right. Bye-bye. Have a great one.